Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. So you've probably seen the new hidden bunker event pop up on the spaceport map. And let's be honest, it's caused a little bit of confusion with people, maybe even a lot. Now, what it is a server-wide event. It's got a ton of arc, it's got better loot, but it's more importantly, it's got a puzzle that inside, well, it's got lots of people trying to figure out the specific pieces to it. Today, we're going to cut through all the noise. This is your complete no-nonsense guide. We're going to cover how to get the antennas online, where to find the bunker, and exactly what to do once you're down in there to get those 8 terminals working and get your data downloaded. Now, it took us a couple tries, but this video is going to be all one raid we did. You can watch along as we stumbled through it and learned ourselves, which I feel like is a great way to help people learn it. So let's not waste any time and get you guys up to speed. All right, the first thing you have to do when you load in is you have to get 4 of these antennas turned on. They spawn somewhat randomly, but they're essentially 4 corners opposite of each other on top of buildings. So you'll see them on like the north bunker towers, whatever, the north trench towers or the south trench tower, and then 3 other spots pretty much in a square around the map, or a diamond, I guess you could say, depending on what shape you want to look at. But again, they're always on top of the rooftops, and sometimes you're gonna need either a key or a zip line to get to them. When I'm doing this, I try to bring 2 or 3 zip lines with me just in case. Otherwise, you have to bring that control tower key with you as well. Now, to get one of these turned on, it's pretty straightforward. You climb up, you get to it, you activate it. You have to hang out there for a little while until it makes another noise, and then you hit a button again, and then the whole server is alerted that that tower has been turned on. Now, you guys might have had a different experience. With us, you're pretty much left alone when you're doing this. The ones on the south end can get dicey just because there's more players around, but the other ones are pretty calm. Usually you're the only one up there turning them on. Now, all 4 of these can be turned on by different people. Once it's turned on for the whole server. But until all 4 of them are completed, both steps, the bunker will not open. Now, keep in mind that when you hit this first button, you're going to get a swarm of arcs that land on you, wasps and hornets, and they're right on your head. Clear them out real quickly and you're usually pretty good. It's not that big of a deal. You're going to have this whole established connection thing going on, and once that's complete, you're going to be able to hit the button again and send the unlock signal, and that's it. You're done. Now, once all 4 of these antennas are online, this is where stuff gets spicy. Most of the time there's people just sitting at the bunker waiting for everybody else to turn it on, and this can be a headache because sometimes not everybody goes to do the antennas. Sometimes you're the only one running around and doing it. So for me, I always try to start on the north side of the map and work south. So when the last antenna I hit, I'm right there by the bunker as well. Now, where is the bunker? It is in the field right behind the departure building. There's kind of an open, kind of rocky field out here, and there are 4 entrances to it. Now, during the hidden bunker event, the spawns are mixed up, and there's actually usually a bastion and a bombardier back here in this area that you have to either avoid or deal with immediately. On top of that, you're going to have many groups of raiders inside the bunker. Now, we got lucky. We had to fight one team, but everybody else was chill, and we were able to get this event done. It's going to vary from server to server and players to players. So be ready for a pretty hefty fight if you have to down here. Now, the second you get inside, you're going to notice the loot is pretty good down here. We found a ton of random things what we did loot. We were more focused on getting the event done than we were looting, but I've seen tons of videos of people just pulling crazy loot out of here. But it depends on what you're down there to do. If you've already done the event and you're not worried about the download progress, you can go down there to loot. If you're there for the download event, I would focus on that before anything else. Now, right now, as of doing this video, there is a weekly event or a weekly trial tied to this. Now, we don't know if that's the only reason this data is down here to download, or if there's other stuff. There is nothing to do with that data as of now. That is with the exception of the weekly event. Now, the way this works for the data, there are, and you'll see we stumbled through this, there are 8 terminals. You have to activate the terminal. You have to stay near that terminal while it downloads the data, and then you have to retrieve the data. Now, the trick here is that everybody can retrieve the data that's there. Only one person per team needs to do it, but everybody can essentially retrieve the data once it's downloaded. And then once it resets, there's a couple of minutes before you can do this process over again. So don't walk away because the terminal will error out if you walk away, and you'll get a red flashing light, and then you got to wait for it to reactivate again. So the strategy here is pretty straightforward. Get down there, get your terminals, get your data downloaded. Now, if you can get a big group of people, I've seen some funny clips of raiders literally lined up like they're at school lunch downloading their data one at a time. It's kind of funny. It's cute, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't expect that to be the normal though. But the good news is, even if you miss a terminal, just hang out and wait for people to kind of filter through or catch it when somebody else is doing it, and you'll be all right. You'll be able to get all 8 of these done and be out of the way. And this is the part that has the whole community asking, is that it? And personally, I'm not so sure. The whole thing feels like a setup for something much bigger, like I said before. Maybe it's a future quest, or maybe this is just for this event. We don't know yet. And I guess there could be a secret sequence of terminals we haven't found, or there's more to this puzzle we haven't unlocked, but that's not there yet. But this is where I turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think? What have you discovered? Have you found anything else down there? What is your favorite loot? Have you got any blueprints? All of that stuff is good information to share with the community. So don't hesitate to let me know your theories and your thoughts down in the comments. Now, if this guide was helpful for you, you know what to do. Do me a favor, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. It lets YouTube know you want to see more of my content, which helps me out, and it shows it to you so you don't miss out on anything. And if you've got a buddy or a squad mate who's struggling, don't hesitate to share this video with them. That helps out a ton. YouTube loves that for some reason. Now, as always, you can find me live on Twitch or YouTube streaming most days of the week. Links are down below. Got a Discord, and I'm over on X posting all the time, funny stuff, serious stuff, and just kind of having fun with the internet. So don't hesitate to come over there and engage as well. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate having you here. Good luck in your raids topside at this bunker. I hope it works out for you. We'll see you in Speranza.